Alright. Sup, fellas? I know you all been waiting for this beautiful voice. Here we are. Dinner was nice, thanks for asking. Um, we have Hooters leading at the moment. Almost 3/10 clear of the rest. Let's see who could challenge him. Hammer's coming through the final corner now. Opens up the DRS and goes for a 117.3. Good enough for P6. So, let me turn off my TV because that must be annoying for you guys. Alright, so who else is on the lap? Maybe Jonas is, so let's hop on board with him. Last week's winner, Billy, is not here today. So we will have a different winner for round number 2 of the championship. So that is exciting. Let's see, is Lunatic just started his lap, so let's see, yes, we have a Haas spun the exit of turn 1. Let's see what Lunatic can do for first sector time. He is down on his time, so let's look at someone else. James slightly up. Is there someone further up on it? That doesn't look like it. Jonas is now finishing his lap. He is going quickly, and he's going for a 116.8, which means up to P2 and within half a tenth of Hooters. So very good lap from Jonas. He moves himself up on the front row. Now these two are together with a pretty big gap to the rest of the field. James the Eagle almost 3/10 up as well. Needs a lot more to improve. His ERS is completely dry, so you will lose time on this exit. What will it be? We will go for a 117.3, only good enough for P5, still 5/10 of the lead. Then we have Lunatic. No, he already finished his lap. So we have Rocky coming on an out lap. Sportman just started. Let's see Razi. What can Razi do? He is going through the final corner now, opens up the DRS and goes for a 116.7. Very strong lap from Razi. Moves himself up to professional pole. Only half a tenth quicker than his teammate, so it's a 1-2 for the Red Bulls now. And after last week's disappointing result, they are looking to bounce back today. So the top 3 are within 1/10, then it's a big gap to the rest of the field. KD Dog is sitting out his quali ban, so that's why he's not having a time. Irma though is just not hooking up a lap. Wow, Irma has some good pace, so let's see what Irma can do. As Stubbly moves himself into P4. Purple sector for Irma, but he spins and he gets damaged, so very unfortunate for Irma. Not really feeling it at the moment, maybe. Struggling to find some grip here. So still P17 for him. Hooters then is purple in sector 1. Currently P2. And traffic goes out of the way nicely. So he has an empty track in front of him. Can he take back his professional pole position? And can he get a big gap to the rest of the field? What will sector 2 time be? He is 1.5 tenths up. So yes, he can. But can he keep it together in the last sector? Easy to lose the back end if you are not nice on your tires. He takes a very tight line early on the throttle, opens up the DRS, and it's a 116.5, 2/10 clear of Razi, and Hooters again takes professional pole. Very strong lap from Hooters there. Stubbly did finish his lap, as we have 6 minutes left on the clock. Hammers now to the sector 1 split. It's marginally up, but all these guys need a lot more if they want to challenge for a pole position, as Rocky now gets disqualified from the session for going in the wrong direction. Unlucky, but yeah, nothing to do, so to the last place you go. Hammers now 5/10 up, so we are having a good improvement here from Hammers. What can he do into the final sector? On the throttle, DRS open, and what can he do? He goes for a 116.4. He takes professional pole. Hammers out of nowhere a little bit takes the professional pole by 1.5 tenths from Hooters, who's going in for his final lap. So we now have a Mercedes back on the top step, just like last week's race, but now his teammate is the one on the top step. So good lap from Hammers. Razi is on outlap. Sharif has invalidated, so he's on a lap. So it's waiting for the guys to get on laps now. I think it will be Jonas will be the first one to start one. So interesting to see what he can do. He is 4/10 off now, and not so long ago he was within 1/10 of professional pole. So it's going really quickly here. I thought he was gonna go off the track, but just weaving. Making sure his tires are in the optimal window as he starts his probably his last run, but maybe another one if he decides to back out halfway through. So here he goes. Let's jump on board. Let's see what he can do. There's Razi, I think, behind him. No, Razi decided to go in, so he will not set it up. So it's just Jonas now. We have a spinner in turn 1. Let's see. Goes a bit wide, but does recover it pretty nicely. What will sector split be? If half is left up. Purple in the sector. So it's quick. But can he keep it up? Throwing in the car there. It's a bit of time, but he's still 10th up, but that is not enough if he wants professional pole here today. Will he decide to go in, or will he decide to finish this lap? He decides to finish the lap, so this will probably be his last run. So Jonas up to the line now, opens up the DRS, it's a 116.5, good enough for P3 for now. Just shy of 2/10 of pole position. Everybody is on outlap except Irma, who comes through the final corner, finally gets the lap together and gets himself to P5. So a strong lap from Irma, finally hooks it up and gets P5. And now I think we wait for the guys to start. Sportman is the first one, I think. No, it's Neuro 5. It's the first one on the lap. So let's see what he can do. He's in P8, just behind his teammate. He is down and he is backing off his lap. So he most definitely will go again. Let's see who was next. Sportman, I think, is the next one on the lap. The Haas is making very weird noises, so I'm going back to this cam. Sportman is not pushing either, so let's look for someone who is. Irma's not, Jonas is not, so it's waiting for the first guys to start the lap as Rishi is on a lap. So let's see. Purple in sector 1, he only gets one shot. So let's see if he can do it. Goes through the chicane pretty nicely, looks very cool from that angle. Let's see what his split will be. Doesn't hit the apex there. 55-1. I have no clue if that is competitive at the moment. Up on board for the final sector. After he comes through the line. And what will his time be? He will open up the DRS, he will not get into the 160s. He only managing 171, P8. And you have to think he is not happy with that lap. Disappointing lap I think for Rishi. But he left it late and he's now just has to deal with the consequences. James almost up 4 tenths as he moves into the final corner. Can he keep it together? Opens up the DRS. DRS completely empty. Jumps to P5 as the checkered flag is out. So let's see who is next. Hammers dives in. His qualifying is over. We have an Aston Martin coming to the final sector. Sportmed has DNF'd on the track, so he crashed out. Sharif crashed out as well. People are on the limit right now. But Neuropirate comes to the final corner, hesitant on the throttle. Opens up the DRS, it's a 117 flat, moves himself to P6. Good left from Neuropirate. HTTP Pyro coming to the line now. Runs wide, spins and throws away his lap. P12 it is for him. Rishi is trying again. I don't think he has the tires for that. Hooters then to the final corner, 3 tenths up. And it will be a 116-1. 2.5 tenths. Clear, professional pull, but can his teammate do anything about it? Runs a little bit wide, opens up the DRS, and it's a 116.6. Small improvement from Razi, P4 it is. And then Stubbly is the last one. What can Stubbly do? A 117 flat. Yes, that is enough for P6, as we can see. So, interesting qualifying to say the least. Hooters takes pole in the end by a pretty big margin. So, Hammers takes P2. Junas P3. Razi P4. Very close between the P3 and P4 there. James takes a nice P5. Stubbly P6. Neuropirate takes P7. Irma takes P8. Sharif P9. And Rishi takes P10. Lunatic, Pyro, Sportmed. The last people 11 to 13 who set a time. Rejat, Katie Dog and Stewart all did not set times. And Rocky was disqualified. So, interesting qualifying session. We will see what the race has to offer us. Will it be dry? Will it rain? Exciting. It is looking a little bit gray here. So, no formation lap of course, so we will jump right into the action. So we will starting on the... It will be dry, but we'll see if it stays dry. Because it's looking a little bit cloudy. So, here we go. As the lights are out, and let's see who has a good start. Now the Red Bulls are side by side, so a great start from Razi, who will take P1. There's a Haas on the inside who has a lot of traction. Ooh, it's a bit of a mess, but it looks like everybody gets out alive. Hooters loses P1, Stubbly takes P1, Razi P3, Neuropirate. Very close here in the midfield. Hammers almost side by side with Pyro, loses out on the position. Do we have any casualties? Yes we do. We have Katie Dog who is 3 seconds off the pack, but besides of that it is all within 1 second, so great to see. As Neuropie is having a little look there on the chicane, but can't make anything of it. Look at that, cars following rapidly now. And it is still very close. Let's see the tire situation. So, top 6 on mediums. Jonas decided to start on the hards and has dropped massively. Stewart and Sportman deciding for the soft tire. And Rijat as well, our tire whisperer, starting on the hard. So you know he is going long. Let's see who is the biggest winner. So Pyro, a big winner today. 7 positions. Stubbly, don't forget, 5 positions. So P6 to P1. Great start from Stubbly in the Haas. I know Caspi is loving this. The Red Bulls pretty okay. Razi gaining 1 position, Hooders losing 1, but it's still early days and both in the top 3. Neuropirate 3 positions, Pyro 7 as mentioned before. Hammers, Judas both losing 4, not great start from them. Judas on the hard, so it is explainable, but James is having a look. Can he make anything of it? James also losing 3 positions, not happy with his start, but he is putting some big pressure now on the hard. And we have a yellow and it's Stewart crashing. Let's see if he makes anything of it, but no. So let's see what happened to Stewart. Does he have damage? It doesn't look like it, but you never know. Hopefully for him he doesn't, but he has warm tires. Those softs are not working anymore. And he is all the way back. Unfortunate start for Stewart. Stubbly still leading. Almost over 1 second to Hooders. Stubbly showing some great race pace here. We have another yellow, it's Stewart again. Having a very tough time at the moment. Stubbly sets another fastest lap. He's not getting broken by anyone in the top 7. So he is the quickest guy on the track at the moment. DRS now available. Can anyone make a move? Of course, it is a tough track to overtake. Rishi pretty close to his teammate, but you would assume he is not gonna go for a silly move on his teammate today. Katie Dog also back up to the pack, and he is very close to the back of Rijat. So Razi still close to his teammates. His teammate is struggling to keep within 1 second. Let's see if they are pushing. They are, well, Stubbly is absolutely controlling this race at the moment because he is more ERS and he is still leading. He has the most ERS out of the top 3 as we have a spin. It's Rocky. Oh, the Alpines are having a horrible day. Both spinning and having a terrible time. As he spun again. Yeah, this is not fun for him. The other one now spun as well, Stewart and Rocky. A day to forget for the Alpines. See, as we have a move there from James on Jonas. And now can Rishi follow? Rishi closing. Can he get a run here? Maybe, but it would be very ambitious. He does put his DRS on a little bit, but just to have a look. As Jonas is struggling on those hards. He is not having a lot of grip at the moment. As we go back to the top where Hooders is all of a sudden all over the gearbox of Stubbly. So Stubbly either made a mistake or Hooders has found the composure to push on. Because of course in quality he was a lot quicker than the rest, so he should be at least putting pressure on Stubbly, and that is exactly what he is doing now. A lot of pressure there. Oh, a little tap as well, but oh, guys, careful. Puts his teammate on the curb and oh guys, Red Bull. Oh, it is not happy days at Red Bull at the moment. As Razi now goes side by side for Pyro for P5. That is not what he was looking for, because he was looking for maybe P2. As now Hammer gets past Pyro, and will he get past Razi as well? It's 3 wide. Hammers overshoots it massively. Razi takes, thank you. And Pyro as well. Hammers goes back to P6. A little bit too ambitious there from the Mercedes driver. As Hooters now finally gets the move on. Oh, guys. Oh, whoa. What the? We have a safety car. Stubbly is out. I don't know where he is. He's there. I think he got straight lined by someone. There's another one. What is happening? Well, it got messy real quick. Okay, let's try figure out what happened. So we have Irma going slow. Let's see if everyone who has damage. So Razi. I think Razi overshot it at turn 3 and hit Stubbly, but I'm not sure, of course. So we have to wait for the stewards reports. Verstappen Ricciardo fights indeed. It was a team battle very early in the season to be fighting it out like that, especially after the debacle of last week, but of course their decision. They can do what they want. So let's see who has damage, because we have some safety car. Hooter staying out, Neuropie staying out, Pyro is pitting, James is pitting as well. So is this damage related, or are they just going to the hearts right now? Heimers continued on, as does Tunis, as does Rishi, as does Shuri. So Lunatic as well. So here are the pit stops. Nose change for Pyro. Nose change for Razi. James jumps them all, so he did not have a nose change. Sportmat getting a nose change, I think. At least takes long. Irma getting a nose change, so a lot of damage there. But they are on fresh hearts now, so they are going to the end. And the top 9 did not fit. So, interested to see what will happen. Oh my, Rocky already got lapped. That is a shame for him. His race is done at lap 5. Unlucky. Unlucky, mate. Yeah. Stewart had a nice little spin there from turn 1, so the Alpine struggles continue on. As we have Hooters leading, Neuropie second, Hammers UK in third, Tunis takes 4, Rishi P5, Sharif P6. So just now waiting for everyone to catch up. Could take a while because Stewart is on the other side of the track at the moment. Right, so safety car in this lap. As Hooters decides the pace. Maybe I'll get to 5 seconds because of a collision with the lunatic. Taking his time. When will he go? There he goes. No pirate awake. Okay. Less awake. Rejat already getting past Katie Dog. As James also trying the inside there. They got brakes early. And James gets the move done, I think, but Katie Dog now fights back on the mediums and takes P9 back. So a good battle here between these two. Katie Dog keeps P9, so great move from him. Another yellow. It's Irma, I think. Yep, Irma spinning P15. And another race to forget for Irma. Hoping for another safety car at this point. As Hooters on the front gets a 9/10 gap now. He needs to push because he still needs to pit. Neuro Pirate going defensive for Hammers. And they are losing a lot of time now, better. Neuro Pirate is gonna, looks like he's gonna defend his position. So good news for Hooters. Neuro Pirate is blasting the ERS at this point. And Hammers is not getting past. So he gained a lot of ground on the straight on Hooters. Did Hooters make a mistake? Or must be, because he was 1.4 ahead and now it's only 7/10. So we're now getting past Stewart, but he's stupid, so. Yeah, any third battles here. Lunatic following his teammate. His teammate is following the top train. So this is a train running from P1 to P6. Jonas is flirting with falling out of the DRS though. With a yellow. It's Sportman, I think. Razi also having a nightmare race again. Back to the front though, Hammers again close to Neuro Pirate. Has a little look but doesn't really commit to anything. Stays behind for now. Trying to take different lines. You have something close going on behind, but that is Rocky on the softs. Right in the middle between P5 and P4. But oh, and ooh, Jonas spins. Maybe distracted by the ghost, but too early on the throttle, spinning around. Hopefully for him he's kept it out of the wall, but losing a lot of time there. Razi back in the pit. Horrible race for him. Hooters got to get back up to 1 second. The DRS of course is enabled this lap. Hammers well within the DRS of Neuro Pirate. As does Rishi, so these three are fighting for P2 at the moment. Of course the whole top 8 has to stop again. James and Pyro do not, so certainly someone to keep an eye on. But the gap, let's see what the gap is between Hooters and James. It's 9 seconds, so they will get ahead massively. But of course, Hooters is not pitting it, so Hammers all over the back. James Eagle gets a 3-second penalty. Will not help him in the end. Can Hammers now finally get the move done on Neuro Pirate. Sportman now getting 2 seconds. Sharif making a move on Lunatic. Hooters has the fastest lap, but Hammers is gonna try the move. Going for the inside. Side by side. Neuro Pirate brakes late, but Hammers brakes later. Takes the move and finishes it off. Neuropilot doesn't have a chance to look back. Now, here we have a big battle, because Rejot is sticking his nose in, and he is going on the inside of Lunatic. And Lunatic has lost 2 positions in the space of 1 sector. So, yeah, tough for him, but great to see for Sharif and Rejot, of course. Sector 1 yellow. That is Irma again, together with Sportmet. Oh, poor guys. This must not be fun at all for them. Let's us jump back to more fun things. As Lunatic Kai, as the ghost of Rocky is. I would not keep my cool at any point if he was there, but these guys seem to be doing just fine. Lunatic now gets past the Alpine. I have to say, it is very cloudy here, guys. Will we see rain? It would spice things up for sure. Hammershuk has the fastest lap. He has been released from Neuropilot, already broke the DRS. Rishi now is having a look, but he has burned all his ERS. So he is having an uphill battle, as Hammers had a moment there, out of the turn 1, and he is back within the DRS. Pyro making the move on James around the outside. They're using ERS to fight back. That is wasting your ERS at this point. Not very smart to do, but take the high. Not Rishi. All over Neuropilot. And he really needs Hammers to drop Neuropilot so he can get overtake. As we have Sportmet spinning again in the last corner. Just not having fun. Gets going again though. So as the leaders are approaching him, so he's definitely close to being left. So let's see. Neuropilot just outside the DRS. Will he make it back in? That is the question. I don't think he will, so now Rishi has the opportunity to try and go fast. Neuropilot is using, but I think he started using too late, because Rishi going for the inside move. And will he finish it off? Keeps the inside. Plenty of room for Neuropilot on the outside, but Neuropilot gets a great run on the outside. More ERS, and he defends it. Defends the inside nicely there. So great driving there from Neuropilot. Keep speed free. And now they are on equal battery, so it is an equal fight from now on. Good racing there between the two. So let's see. Katie Dog scored, as said it in the chat, so let's have a look at him. He is P7 now. Let's see the positions from these guys. He made up 8, so great race indeed from Katie Dog. Set out a qualifying ban and is now in P7, so great to see from Katie. Get it back on tires. You have loads of yellows, but there's really something happening. Close battle here now, not Rishi. Again, all over Neuropilot. Will he get the move this time? He's not even closing at this point, so I think Neuropilot is running a less downforce than him. Because he was not close at all this time. Tunis, Rejot and Pyro are close. Pyro the lead car on the guys who have pitted. So someone to keep an eye on. He is the net race leader if everyone pits, but I don't know. The pit window I think will open soon, so let's see what these guys will do. They're still with a nice and comfortable lead with another yellow Sportman on cold hearts, not having the time of his life. James back in. Rishi again. Can he make a move this time? As James is about to be lapped, so unlucky for him. He goes for soft spot. Won't really matter. Sharif and Katie Dog are going in, so these are the first guys of the who kept to the strategy and will now pit. So let's see how far they fall back. As we have a little battle going on. Rijat going again past Pyro. Rijat on those all hearts, of course. And Rijat keeps it. So let's see, Katie Dog is now leaving the pit. Sharif also already left the pits. He's P9. And Katie Dog is coming out now. Well in front of Stuart, but he is under cold hard tires. So let's see if he can keep it between the white lines. He should be able, although, and he should be fine. Ooh, Sportman now out, but he gets in the pits. Irma again spinning around. What an awful day to be Irma. Let's see. Are the leaders spinning? No, Hooter stays out, Hammer stays out, Neuropipe stays out, and Rishi stays out. So no is the answer. Lunatic Kai is spinning and he just cracks the pit entry. Unlucky, mate. Rijat on the hearts continue. Pyro close to him though. Can Pyro fight back or will Pyro sit in the DRS for now? He is using all his batteries, so don't know how smart that is, but he's not getting the move done. June is of course close to him though. On 62%, so June still has a lot of battery left. Looking good. So Rishi now is still all over the back of Neuropirate. Rishi did. He is about 10% more than Neuropirate, because Neuropirate is flashing all the time now. So yeah, 10%, 11 to be exact, but Rishi now decides to use it here. I don't know how smart that is, because now you just back on equal playing field. So interesting decision there from Rishi, but let's see how it picks up. If he gets anything from it. Opens up DRS. Thinks it's too far away, so he has to wait another lap to get the move done, and the gap to Hammers keeps growing. 3 seconds now. Pyro still in the DRS. He has to look behind now, because there comes Julius. He now decides to use the battery. Pyro lets it happen. Doesn't really fight it. Julius takes P6. But these two Rijat and Julius still have to fit, of course. Big snap there from Julius. Got nicely. But he keeps P6 now. Ooh, that looked wild. So what happened? Well, let's him go though. Don't really know what they were doing, but let's go back to the front. So they're just chilling at the moment, just doing laps. His gap to the first guy on who already pitted is 20 seconds, so he will not be far behind at all. So for Hooters, the strategy is working. Now it's just a question of when will he pit. As Rishi is the first one to blink, he's trying the undercut on Neuropirate. He is done with following, and he's gonna try something else. He's gonna box. Let's see where he falls back. We'll have a small indication of where the top 3 will end up. So Rijat will go past, but he could of course still have to pit. Julius go past. Pyro will go past. But how far ahead is Pyro? Because he stays ahead of Sharif, so it's only 6 seconds, and it will grow because of the cold tires, but 6 seconds Rishi will catch him, I think. If Rishi gets good laps in. James the Eagle another 3 seconds. All for right for him. Let's look at Pyro now, because it looks like Tunas got dropped by Rejot. He cannot keep up the pace of Rejot. Rejot, of course, great on tires, so we all know this. Tunas is clearly not as great on his tires, because he is dropping pace. Will the leaders pit though? Hooters doesn't, Hammers doesn't either. Neuropyro, will he react to the undercut? No, he will not. He will just do his own thing. He has confidence in his own strategy. Good to see, of course. So he's the only one who decided to box that lap. 7.6 the gap is now. So let's see what the gap is on start finish, and let's see what it is next lap. Also let's see what lap time is going to be. So we'll just compare it with Neuropyro. So he starts with that now. We'll see what he does. We now have a lot of 1 second gaps, not very close battling. So let's just have a look at the leader then. Because he does not have a lot of footage, of course, on the stream, because he's just chilling in P1, but he's driving a good race, effortless. He's almost equaling his best time on lap 20. So that is great to see. He's having some amazing pace. That or he is pushing and is going in this lap. That is the second. So Hooters boxing. Good in lap from him. Almost matching his PB. Don't speed now. He doesn't. Hammers continues, so he will take over the lead of the race now. 1.2 seconds of his PB. We're not quite also pit, so let's see. Pyro continues on. Doesn't have the DRS, so let's see. Everybody pits. Hooters comes out. Where does he come out? He comes out just in front of Rejot, and if he's smart, he'll just let Rejot go. This is not worth the battle, because Rejot is on a different strategy, but Hooters clearly wants the battle. So Rejot now going around the outside. Ferrari against Red Bull, lovely to see, great move there from Rejot. Hooters of course on cold tires, but Rejot still made a great move. No contact at all. Rejot up to P2. Pyro then, who pitted under the safety car in the beginning, did not come out in front of Hooters. That shows the great pace Hooters has driven this race. He made up a whole pit stop on the guys who did stop. So great driving from Hooters. He's P1. Rishi only 6 seconds behind Pyro now, as Hammers comes in 1 lap later. So let's see if he gets any sort of overcut working here on Hooters. As Hooters did have a little bit of a fight with Rejot, so Rejot is continuing, and Hooters, is he close enough to make the move right away? I think he wants to, because if he doesn't, Hammers could catch them in the train. Hooters is not gonna get the move done. And here is Hammers, and I don't think the gap is that big. It is pretty big, because Hammers gets behind Pyro as well. Pyro though only 1.2 behind Hooters. So this could be a 3-way fight to decide who is gonna win this race, but it all depends on how long Rejot is gonna stay out. Lunatic Kai now crashes in turn 1, and will that trigger a safety car? Of course it does, because here it is. The safety car for the drama. And Rejot, once again, benefiting lovely of the safety car. He will now go to mediums for the last 13 laps, and he will be flying. Well, this is sure exciting. Everybody pitted. Hammers will be kicking himself that he didn't want again 1 lap longer, but it is what it is for him. Almost everyone pitted except Rejot. So Pyro, of course, on all hards. He could go back to his mediums he driven on the start, but I don't know if he wants to. Hooters baits Hooters and Pyro falls for it. So Rishi staying out of course, you're all on fresh hards. Rujat, what tire are you going for? I would say mediums, he goes medium. Pyro, we go back to his mediums, he goes back to his mediums. So great. It could work out. How many places they're gonna lose though? Neuropirate goes fast as well. I don't think Sharif will, so P5 now for Rejat as KD Dog gets a drive-through. Ah, that is unlucky. That is just so unlucky. So let's see, Rejat in P5 for fresh medium. He is driving a great race. Top 4, of course we know, all on somewhat equal tires. Rishi did make the overcut work on Neuropirate, of course, but that is something to note. Does Rishi have to stick with the top 2? We will see. Does P2 even have the pace to stick with Hooters? That is the question as well. So, will be exciting. Rejat on the fresh mediums, of course. How much overspeed will he have, and can he make moves around Hungary? Pyro then on his somewhat fresh medium. These will be quicker than the hards for sure, I think so. He's still in a good position. Sharif 7 level on hards. Jonas on 2 level of mediums, so his mediums will be in a good state as well. KD Dog in a good position, but he of course has his drive through, so he will be nowhere. Razi then with a 5 level hard, so okay tires, but awful track position. KD Dog now goes in. I think he thinks he can serve his drive through, but that is not gonna work, so this is gonna be a bummer for him, but he knows now, I guess. Irma P11 will be P10. Can he do anything? Did not have a great race, but he gets his safety car again to help him out. Stewart P12. James stuck in the train, and Rocky also stuck in the train. So these two are not relevant anymore. Stewart though got himself on the lead lap though, so he will be buzzing, I guess. Let's see, I think it will go in this lap because Stewart will catch up. Let's see, interesting restart ahead of us. "11 laps to decide who will win this Hungarian Grand Prix. We will get a new race winner. Safety car in this lap, so let's see. Wooders again leading the restart. He went out of the final corner on the first one, and will he do the same? He's not waiting around, he's close behind the safety car. So he already is going, I think. He is going. But Hammers is awake. Hammers is not sleeping. Ooh, car's going wide there. Oh, that is just James letting everyone through. Great to see. Hooters keeps his position into turn 1. But the question is, can Rejat? Does he have overspeed? No problems at the back. We have Razi getting overtaken by Irma. Very close here for these guys. There's an Alpine in there who is not there, so Hubert is there though. Rocky is there as well. Sharif gets 3 seconds. We have issues. Hammers! Oh, Hammers lost it. Did he get beached on the outside curb? I would think he did. Back to P11 just after the restart. Heartbreak for the Mercedes driver there. Rejat, meanwhile, all over the back of Neuropirate. He is of course on his mediums. Can he do anything? Should be able to get past Pro Pirate quite easily, I think, on the straight, if he can line up his exit. And he is going, he is lining up his exit, but he has to get out the throttle a bit, and he doesn't have a good exit. So he's not gonna get the move yet, and that is another lap gone. But still a lot of laps left, so time enough for him to do something. Hoeder's now 2 seconds clear of Rishi, who of course got the P2 after the spin of Hammers. Hammers in the pit, so he got damaged. Very unlucky for him. He speeds in the pit. His head is dropped. He's sad at the moment. Rejat now 2 tenths behind Neuropilot. Can he do anything? He's looking very racy here. Rejat. Also very close meanwhile between Irma, Junas and Sharif. Razi as well. Right at the back of him. Sharif of course on the hards. And the older tires as well. All of everyone around. So he will be slow. Definitely slower than the rest. Razi P9 is the last one really in this battle, and then you have Stewart in a world of his own, and Katie of course, who had to serve that drive beam, so unlucky. DRS now enabled, and Rejat, he got a better exit than last lap, but it's still not good enough, as he will not get the move. And we got another spin. It's Irma. Another spin. Oh, Irma. This is not the Irma I am used to. Pretty consistent driver, especially last season, but on this game he cannot keep it together. So Hoeder's now still building his lap, his gap in the front. We just still all over Neuropilot. As Pyro also joins this little train. For Rejat, it is a case of how quickly can you pass Neuropilot. The DRS will be enabled this lap, and I think he has to pass him right away. Look at the grip. Look at the grip he has over the Aston Martin. We have a yellow in sector 3, that is Irma again. He's very close now. He just needs to focus on his exit. He needs to focus on this exit. He has to be close going in to turn 1. And he doesn't really hit the apex again. And he is far back again. He's not gonna make it. No launch from Rejat. He will get a good line here though, but he blocked off and can't make anything of it. Hoeder's disconnected. Oh, some drama here in the last laps. Hoeder's got disconnected. That will cause some commotion, of course. Rishi catching rapidly now, of course. Yeah. Unfortunate. Fucking fortunate. Rejat then close to Neuropilot as we are looking at the gap between Rishi and Hoeder's coming down and down. Rishi doesn't really have great pace because Neuropilot is getting closer and closer to Rishi. And Neuropilot is flashing, Rejat still has 70%, so this will be the straight, you would presume that he is gonna make the move. Just needs to get the exit now. And he gets it now, I think. He is close enough. He opens up the DRS open. He's gaining, he's already side. Neuropilot pushes him a little bit to the inside, but all good. Neuropilot knows, he just tried it, but it was never gonna work. P3 down for Rejat, and I think he is looking up the road now to Rishi. What can he do? Hopefully Hoeder's gets back in, because it's very unfortunate for him to lose the race like this. Irma's still in the lobby, so he can rejoin with his invite, so hopefully he will. Um, Rishi now is gonna go into the 1 second, and Rejat is rapidly closing in on Rishi as well. Because Rishi made a little mistake. As Rishi is all out of battery, and Rejat still has 40%, so I think Rejat is looking great for a win here, guys. And if I might say so myself, I would be absolutely loving it. But Rishi has the DRS on the go for Hooters, so this soon will be an overtake for the lead, but of course it is not really an overtake, but it is what it is. Rishi will get the lead of the race. Very unfortunate. Oh, is he back? He's not ghosted anymore, so is he back in? I'm not sure. Looks like he's back in, but he did not get the motion, but he's very slow. But he does defend the inside there, so I think he's back in, but he just has to get back into the rhythm. Rejat, meanwhile, has joined the train. What can he do? H2B Pyro, also close to Neuro Pirate now. He's in the same position as Rejat, except he does not have battery, so could very well be that he will be stuck behind Neuro Pirate for the rest of the race, but Neuro Pirate has some great straight line speed. Well, Hooters will eventually will see about that, because I think he's back, so because the pace is going up and really did not fly past him, so the top 3 is now really a battle for the win. Hooters, of course, pretty dominant today, but a disconnect made it really exciting at the end. Rejat goes a little bit wide there. Could be a warning. Because we have a yellow, Pyro lost it. No, not Pyro. Oh, it is Pyro. No, not Pyro. Pyro did lose a couple positions though. He was P5 and now he's P8, so he did lose something. But let's jump back to the battle for the win. Because that is what it is at the moment. Rishi draining the battery just to stay in touch with Hooters. And I think Hooters should just let him chill in his DRS, because he will never overtake him. And as long as he doesn't overtake him, he will not be in danger of Rejat. So this is exactly the place where Hooters has to keep Rishi. Just chilling in his DRS. Just pulling him along. Because Rejat clearly does not have the straight line speed to challenge. He doesn't have the overspeed, so Tuner's now close to Neuro Pirate. Both on 11 lap tires, but one is medium, one is hard. So let's see who is the quicker one. Razi P6, pretty good recovery after the first half of the race being absolutely awful for him. Very close battle here. Who will be on top at the end? Hammers close to the back of Stewart from P10. But that is not a battle we are interested in this moment. June is very close to Neuro Pirate as well, but let's see. I don't think he will, but let's see if Rishi can make a move on Hooters. He doesn't have the battery, unfortunately. Hooters is just chilling. Rejat is slowly losing battery because he is trying, but he just doesn't have the straight line speed. So is not getting the battery back as quickly as the guys in front of him probably, because he is low. I think he's running a lot more downforce. Because the straight line speed from Regan is awful, to say the least. Neuropirate now close to Tunis because they switched positions. We missed that unfortunately. Tunis now up to P4. So, almost loses it there, but keeps it. Have a little look here. Pyro close to Shuri. So we went from stuck behind one Aston Martin to being stuck behind the other. Yellow in sector 1. That is either Stewart or Rocky. It is Stewart. Let's jump back to the front, as we are gonna enter the penultimate lap of the race. Rishi is now flashing all the time, so he has nothing left. But Regan is not close enough, I think. Again, Regan has to drain now. Just try. Because there's only one lap left after this. And you have to make a mistake. Or Hooters has to decide to push him out of the DRS. That will help Regan massively, I think. As soon as Hooters pushes Rishi out of the DRS, Regan will get him. But for now it will stay like this. The positions will not change, I think. Because Hooters has enough battery to keep Rishi behind, and Rishi has the overall speed to keep Regan behind. So, hopefully we get a battle, but I don't think we will. Razi you are closer and closer to Neuropirate. He is trying to get the P5 here. Neuropirate out of battery, so it will be maybe a move on the straight with the DRS on the last lap. To stay close though. Regan now. He is using the battery because he is all over Rishi. He just needs to line it up. One more lap. Rishi makes a mistake there. Ooh, Regan makes one as well. But now, final turn, Regan gets the run. And now it's time to blast the ERS. He will gain. He will gain. Will he gain enough? Outside. He stays behind. He touches him. Ooh, contact. Regan lets him go. Very sportsmanlike from Regan. Touches him a little bit and then just lets him go. So I think this will be it for him then. Hooters is gonna win this race if he doesn't make a mess of it on the final lap. Rishi will get P2 probably, and then we have Regan in P3. Meanwhile, Razi still very close to Neuropirate. But let's stay on board with this one because maybe Regan with the grip will go for a lunch somewhere. Would be pretty epic if he does, but I don't think Regan will risk it all for the one position. But you never know. Goes a little bit wide here, but keeps it in the lines. He's now trained as well, so I think this is it. So let's jump on board with the race winner, as he was dominating today. And Fooders takes pole position and the win in Hungary. P1 for the Red Bull. Great result. Rishi very happy with his P2. Regan P3. Tunis takes P4. Neuropire takes P5 just ahead of Razi. P6 for Razi, then P7 for Pyro. Sharif finished P7 on the road but gets penalties, so P8. Good result, double points for the Aston Martins. Double points for the Red Bulls as well. Hammers P9. Disappointing for him probably after the spin. KD Dog P10 after getting a quali ban. Pretty decent result, of course unfortunate with the drive-thru, but he gets P10. So when he gets P9, he gets P9 on the line. So without penalties he gets P9. Good for him. Hammers then P10. Irma P11. Irma really needs to go back to the drawing board because there's a lot of work to do for him. Not a good result again. P11. P12 for Stewart. James left, so P13. And Rocky P14. So they didn't get for the Alpines as well. But in the end, a very entertaining race. So the game gives Rijat the driver of the day, and let's be honest guys, how can we disagree? He did it again. It's almost something to expect now these days, so we shouldn't really be surprised, but Rijat again with a very dominating drive. From where he came, of course, so P14 to P3, good race, but Hoeders, man of the day, takes P1 after pole position, so a great weekend for him. Rishi also great to see from P10 to P2. Tunis from P3 to P4, good result. Neuropirate takes P5, Razi P6. Pyro P7 from 12th on the grid, good result from him. Sharif P8. Katie Dog after P15 gets to P9. Hammers rounds out the top 10. Lunatic, Sportman and Stubbly did not finish. So that's it from me guys. My driver of the day will be Rijat, and the winner will be Hoeders. So thank you guys for watching. Next week we will go to Silverstone, if I'm correct. So I will see you guys there. Bye.